Hey everybody, it is Taylor with Taylor Your Life. It is Thirsty Thursday, and today I'm coming to you from up here on Sunset Mesa. It's a gorgeous evening, and I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about something that our generation has been super guilty of, knowing when and when not to own something. We are part of the millennial generation, and we've been told time and time again that our generation never owns responsibility for their actions. We're the first one to shirk responsibility. I would like to challenge that today and say that, you know what, maybe sometimes our generation just doesn't know the difference when to own responsibility and when not to. We were raised in a weird time in between where we could go out and ride our bikes and do whatever we want, and the helicopter parent that was right there next to us, making sure that we succeeded in every single way and never giving us a true opportunity to grow or fail. And you know what, guys, now that we're parents and getting into that age where we're having kids and moving on with our life, I think that we are guilty of owning responsibility that's not ours, and I think that we are guilty of not owning responsibility for the most important things. Things that you should own responsibility for. Your happiness. Guys, you can say this over and over and over again, and people will tell you till you're blue in the face until you actually get it. They'll say the only person that's responsible for being happy is you, and it's a choice. Guys, look, this is what it means. You don't wait for your kids to be happy, and your wife to be happy, and your job to be right, and for you to have enough money, and for you to have time off of work, for you to choose to be happy. When you can finally get 5 seconds of peace in the bathroom so you can read the magazine you've been trying to get to, that's not happiness. Waking up each and every day and counting your blessings and saying, today I'm alive, and I'm choosing to be thankful for the struggle that I've endured, through the pain that I've walked through, for the people that are in my life that helped to support me to go there, and for the people that I've left behind because they've been toxic to my life. That is owning your happiness, and what it means is that it sets you free. You can let go of the pain and the agony of waiting for everything to line up perfectly so you can have a few fleeting moments of happiness each and every year in your life. Guys, be happy now. Your life doesn't get better. Your life happens to you today. Things you should own responsibility for: your finances, your fitness. Guys, no one else is going to make things better except for you. You need to be the one that enacts the change. Get out there and be responsible for your finances and be responsible for your fitness. Each day you're going to be making that choice. Do I sit at home with my family and kids? Do I go to the gym? Do I take my kids to soccer practice and stay and watch, or do I make that time to go to the gym? You make those choices when you go out and you buy the coffee or you buy the new TV. Are you going to do that, or are you guys going to save money for your kids' college? What are you doing? For me, I've made bad choices either way, and I've made good choices other ways, and I'm trying to grow each day to own responsibility for that. And ultimately, another thing you guys should be responsible for are the poor choices you've made. If you take a risk, or if you make a bad choice, you do need to be responsible for that, right? That's the step that's missing in our generation. Not only do you need to say I'm sorry, you need to take actionable steps to correct the problem. Now, things that you shouldn't take responsibility for. Guys, a lot of times this is wrapped up in things that we consider good deeds. When you go and you want to help somebody, when you care about someone, when you love someone, you end up taking on responsibility that isn't yours. Here's what I mean. With your kids, you need to allow them to fail in a safe way. You need to give them opportunities to fail. Now, this isn't cruel, this isn't evil, this isn't punishment. This is letting your kids have the opportunity to explore what failure feels like and how to rebound from those kind of issues. Don't take on everything that's wrong. Don't force them into a starting role on their team. Don't advocate for them for their coaches and teachers. Help your kid understand where they are realistically and give them the tools they need to make the push to do things for themselves. Another easy way that we get caught up in this is with people that we love, whether it be with our family members or whether it be with our spouses, whether it be with anyone that we care about. We take it under the guise of we are helping someone. We're taking on their responsibility in order to help them move forward. Guys, I'm not saying that you just leave people out in the cold. I'm not saying you shouldn't extend a helping hand, but here's the deal, guys. You can help them, but you don't need to own responsibility for other people's poor choices. It just enables them to continue to make the decisions that they're making. You see this all the time. You can all think of that brat kid when you were in school, or that brat kid when you were in college, where you're like, man, this kid has never had anything go wrong in his whole life, and he's got someone backing him up the whole time. That is what I'm talking about. You're doing this to the people that you love. You're taking on all the responsibility for their poor choices. You're taking on all the responsibility for the consequences of their actions. If you love someone, you support them to take the risk. You support them to go do those things. You encourage them. You help them. You nurture them to try it. But when it fails, it's not your job to pick up the pieces and fix it. It's theirs. They need to own responsibility for those actions. And you need to be brave enough to tell someone that, no, I can't take on that responsibility. I love you. I'm here for you. I will listen to you. I'm there for you, but it is not my responsibility. So go out there and own it, guys. These videos I hope are really helpful. I take a lot of time to consider my content. I really appreciate your support by you liking and subscribing to my channel. It really gives me the encouragement to continue pushing out this content each and every day for you and for me. Let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure to comment or share it with someone else. I really appreciate it, everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for Free Friday.